Hello, welcome to Bob's Dungeon. My name's Bob, I'll be your host. And as you can see, I'm out and about again. And I'm here so I can look at the Coffins in Seymour again. I've already looked at the Coffins before, but last time was a while back, so we'll take another look at it. So, let's get going. And here we are at the Coffins. It's pretty much in the middle of nowhere, and it's pretty isolated. There's the bridge that when people come out here, they come out here to see the bridge mostly. And like I said before, there are lots of stories about the Coffins, and I don't know which is true or if any of them are true, but you can take your pick. You can watch my other video on the Coffins to hear the stories about this place. One of the neat things I thought of last time was how much graffiti is just covering the bridge here. And I'm going to be careful not to focus on anything vulgar. There's always something vulgar spray painted within the graffiti on things. But that's just the way it is. We'll come over and look over the side of the bridge. And the TVs that were here last time, it looks like they're still there, but all busted up now. It's the creek that goes under the bridge. This time I think we're going to take a look under the bridge, because I like to do that, and I didn't do it last time. Take a look on the other side. Again, more busted up TVs and garbage. There's fish in the little creek there. And it's pretty neat out here, I think. It's much creepier at night. And we will be looking at this again at night. But for now, we've walked across the bridge. That used to be what we do when we come out here, is we'd walk across the bridge at night. I can hear an animal in the woods. Probably a deer, or maybe someone hunting. We'll come down here and look under the bridge. Yep, I can hear him running now. I scared off. Oh, it's a rabbit. Real wildlife, as it happens. But we'll see if there's as much graffiti under the bridge as on it. This isn't the original bridge we used to visit. The old one was a wrought iron type of deal, but it got flooded out or something, and they built this one, which is a pretty neat bridge. It's pretty steep here, but we'll see if we can do this without breaking our neck. And yeah, not as much graffiti, a little bit. Sign that says "I can see you" and "run." So I guess I'm asking for it when it comes night. Oh, and here we are under the bridge. Like I said, not as much graffiti as on top of the bridge. And the creek. Not much clearance under the bridge either. But we can go across if we want. And we'll come up and take a look under here at night, so we can see just how creepy it is at night. And there's the other side. So let's move back up to the top. without falling and hurting myself. There we go. And that's, if you ever wondered what the underside of Coffin Bridge looks like. And like I said, there's all kinds of stories about what has gone down out here. The most prevalent being, of course, people from a mental institution being buried out in the woods in either several unmarked graves or in mass graves. And then I've heard a bunch of other stories. And of course, this bridge is designated as one of those bridges that are always designated in these small, secluded places as being the bridge where so-and-so comes back, give you, flash your lights or honk your horn. So that's the Coffins during the day. We've already looked at it, but it's good to look again. So now we're going to use the apps I've been using, because the last time I came here, it was before I started using the apps. So let's go ahead and see if we can find anything here at the Coffins. This is the GhostTube SLS. What it does is it supposedly builds a wire frame if it picks up an entity or a person. And not really picking anything up, which doesn't really surprise me, but you never know. And only time I've ever had success with this is in the cemetery, and for some reason it's been flashing some stuff in the woods. Might be just picking up the trees, who knows. So let's move on to our next app. And this is the regular GhostTube app that will
rest in peace.
Thank you. As you can see, it lets you supposedly talk to spirits, and apparently it thinks I'm deceased, or it's just wanting me to rest. Who knows? So let's see if we can get some answers. Is there anybody here that wishes to speak with me? Because I'm willing to talk to you. You can tell me anything you want. Anything you want to tell me is okay by me. Have you been out here long? Are any of the stories I hear about this place true? Do you have anything at all to tell me? Anything to say? One of the things this app also does is pick up electric magnetic signals, and I'm not even getting much of a spike. It's getting to the yellow, but oh well. So we'll go on to our next app and see if we can pick up something tonight. Okay. The final app that I've got here is the GhostTube Vox, and it uses electromagnetic things to let things talk to you, and so you get a lot more vocabulary than in the regular GhostTube app, which has stuff programmed into it. But I know all these apps are BS, but I have fun with them. So anybody got anything to say to me? Anything at all? Really? That's all you got?
Aren't you?
What? Okay, that was a weird one. I'll have to look back at that and figure out what it said to me. If I can. But this one is a weird app. I can never understand what it's saying. But it does tend to kind of pick more things up than the other one. Well, and it seems like this spot's picking a lot more up, so we'll check that out tonight when it's dark. Yes. Let me know in the comments if you understand anything being said through this app. So, let's just move on. And that was the Coffins during the day. We'll come back out here at night and you can see just how creepy this place is. The isolation here really helps. So, let's wait and see what happens when it gets dark. And we are back at the Coffins at night. Over here is the bridge, woods, and it is really dark out. Like I said, this place is pretty isolated, so that makes it pretty creepy. And we'll go ahead and cross the bridge. This is what we used to do at night. We used to come out here at night and cross the bridge. Like I said, there's all kinds of stories about out here, and no clue at all which ones may be true. But let's take a look over the side of the bridge, and yep, it's just the same, only dark, with the busted up televisions down there. Let's go across and look off the other side. See the busted televisions over there. And yep, there they are. The busted televisions. The creek. Shoreline. Back on the bridge. Yep. It's something else. Like I said, lots of different stories about this place. You can believe whatever you want. And we'll go ahead and take us a look under the bridge at night. Try not to fall because it's pretty steep. And I heard a dog. Oh. Woods. And here is under the bridge. I can see you. I'm not going to go under there in the dark because I'm worried about falling and hurting myself in the dark. That'd be all I need, just to break a leg. But we'll come back up here to the top of the bridge. And we will use the apps I got up here on the bridge at night And this is neat. Someone has spray painted spooky. And spooky does say what this place is all about. So let's go ahead and use the apps I got. See if they'll pick up anything at night. So let's try that out. Here is the GhostTube SLS. And I don't expect to pick anything up at night. Usually when I have luck with this, it's in cemeteries. And usually never at night. Oh, that's weird. I don't know if it's picking up. I'm getting flashes of something. Earlier, I got flashes from the woods, but it's a little too dark, I think, for that. And, yeah. Just flashes here and there. Kind of creepy. At least I think so. Well, not really picking much up, so let's move on. And here is the regular GhostTube app that supposedly lets you talk to spirits or whatever. So let's give it a try and see if it has anything to say to me tonight. Is there anybody there that wishes to speak to me? You can say whatever you want, because I am listening. And it doesn't seem like I'm going to get a response tonight. Except for the frog over there screaming at me. Well, we'll move on then. And here is the GhostTube Vox. And it usually makes a lot of noise, but never anything I can understand. Are you there? Do you want to speak to me? Do you have anything at all to tell me? No? This thing was screeching up a storm earlier. Now nothing. Oh well. Sometimes you get responses and sometimes you don't. So I guess that's it. And that was my second look at the Coffins in Seymour. And it's still pretty creepy out there. I got a chance to look under the bridge this time, which I didn't do before. So I kind of enjoyed that. During the day, the apps really didn't do much. The regular GhostTube app told me to rest in peace. So hopefully that isn't foreshadowing for anything. And the SLS did pick up some stuff in the woods off and on during the day. But at night, when it kept flashing things around me, that kind of creeped me out. And both the Vox and the regular GhostTube didn't do anything at night. But the Vox sprouted all kinds of gibberish for me during the day. I couldn't understand a word of it, though. If you would like to make up something that it said to me, go ahead and leave that in the comments. But otherwise, it was pretty neat. I got a really creepy feeling there at night after I came back up from looking under the bridge. I didn't want to go across under the bridge like I did during the day because I was just afraid I was going to trip and fall and break something because it's kind of tight fit under there. But anyway, it was pretty neat. Thank you for joining me at a look at this creepy place. And hopefully you'll join me next time where we'll talk about something else. Bye.